Welcome back into Volunteer Game Day live right outside of Neyland Stadium. And we are here now with the man behind it all, top to bottom, the athletics director of University of Tennessee, Danny White. Thanks so much for being with us again.
No question. Great to be here.
Yeah, beautiful day outside Neyland Stadium. Love the environment, love the culture. But let's talk about hosting 100,000 people all in one space. How challenging is it to pull something like this off, especially on a big game?
Yeah, it's an all-campus effort. We have so many people that have been working all week, and we get great support from the university and obviously our athletics event staff. There's been a lot of thought put in really for this whole offseason with all the renovations, how we can make getting into Neyland Stadium a better experience for all of our fans.
And especially on a checker Neyland, I assume that you're in the orange section?
I better be, right? I tend to bounce around the stadium a little bit depending on how we're playing.
I'm teasing. But yes, you talked about the renovations and the South End Zone Concourse. That was one of the new pieces that fans got to see and got to utilize. How was that last week in the debut?
You know, it worked out great. We never want to have rain on game day, but to have all that concourse
we got to win,
space,
though.
yeah, was really helpful. But the whole idea is this gate right behind us, gate 9, has just as many entry points and scanners as gate 21.
Making it easier to get in?
It should make it a lot easier to load 102,000 people. We need folks to take advantage of it, and I hope they do today. I think they'll see that it's easier to get in and easier to get out after the game when we're celebrating.
Right here behind us, we're set up in front of Gate 9, the Truly's tailgate area. This is also one of the new additions. Why was something like this? Food trucks, a gathering place, why was this part of the plan?
Part of the experience, we expanded the scanners for the security scanning so that once you pass the scanners, you're in an experience that's outside of the stadium. You haven't been ticketed yet. So fans can interact with, and we can provide food amenities and things like you see behind us in Truly Tailgate. And in 2 years, when we open up the entertainment district, that'll be right in front of us. And all of this will be interconnected in one big plaza that will be unparalleled in college sports.
So you're not just thinking about this season, you're thinking about the season next and 10 years down the road.
2, 3, 4, 5 years out.
Yeah, you sure are. Okay, one of the storylines that I really enjoy hearing is that so many VFLs have come back, not just for big games like this, but we're seeing them on the field every home game. How have you been able to culture an environment where people want to come back?
You know, it wasn't that hard because they love this place. And the connections of our former players really across all sports. Probably my hardest job is we can't fit them all on the field before a game, and they all want to be here. And that's not just former football players. It's former athletes from all of our sports, and we're working hard on our newly launched Tennessee Club. We want to have the best former letter winners club in college sports. Those connections are so important, not just for our alumni, but for our current athletes, to see how much former student athletes care about this place. I think it helps lift them up.
Yeah, it sure does. NIL money. We have heard so many stories about athletes who are currently on the team using their money to give back to their families, their hometowns, organizations that matter to them. What's it mean to you to hear that from so many players?
Doesn't surprise me at all. When you hire high-character coaches, they recruit high-character men and women, and that's what we have across our athletic department. And these are really good kids that are proud to represent this university well, and they'll look for every opportunity to give back to their community, whether that's financial or in other means.
Director of Athletics Danny White joining us live on Volunteer Game Day. Do appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Go Vols.
All right, go Vols.